Hello everybody, welcome back to more Signalis. So, I ran all the way back over here because I wanted to try a couple things based on the note here. Because I didn't find another ring, and I wanted to see if maybe there are only 3 rings, and it just depends on which order I put them. So let's see. On the last day, she took her life. I forget what names of the rings they were. But anyway, on the next day, she was wed. Okay, so the second ring should be the wedding ring. On the longest day, nothing was done. So maybe that's the one we skip because the word nothing is straight there. On the first day, she was crowned. Okay. We take these off. Looks like they were all exactly wrong. So let's see, this finger here, the second one, which actually, we start over here? Yes, we do start there. Okay, so this one, let us do the wedding ring. The first finger, I guess the serpent ring. And then this finger, we'll use the regent's ring. Hey, cool, you have a really weird face. Plate of knowledge. And you just have no face now. That's spooky. Okay, so we got the plate, so that should be the last one. And I feel like in this game it doesn't do the thing where, oh, you got something, so like an enemy comes out of the hole in the ground right here or anything. Like, I feel like it doesn't do those kind of things. It just, this room is this room. It doesn't change based on what you have done or have not. So cool. So we didn't need another ring. We just had to get those. So we need to take all of these up to that one room. So just because there's an opportunity to get hit and I don't want to have to run back up there, just to waste time. It's nothing special. Oh, and I did grab the disposable stun rod thing in the other room on the way over here. Don't look at me. Thank you. Okay, so it should be up from here. I keep wanting to say it's left because you come in this room from the right and it keeps disorienting me like that. At least these are easy to look at. I don't know which ones I picked up, so I'm just gonna go through whichever ones. Okay, cool. So I need 2 more. And I don't know what's behind this door, so definitely save and definitely grabbing a bigger gun. And if those ones were a threat between those 2 doors, I'd get rid of that, but I don't need to. So let's gear up a bit. So first, get rid of all the ammo. So we have nothing on us right now. We want, I'd say the shotgun, but we don't have shotgun ammo. But we have the revolver ammo. So let's do revolver, rifle, revolver ammo, rifle ammo. We still have 2 slots for these, and we're gonna get 2 slots back when we do that. So I don't know which one of these we're gonna use first. Just offhand, I'm gonna say the revolver, but if there's something bigger, we'll take out the rifle. How does that sound? And again, I don't know what's behind the door, so I could be completely mistaken and we just end up wasting ammo, but whatever happens, happens. Okay, so we got the weapons ready. Just come down here, because then I can just run up the other way and not even have to worry about you. And I believe this will get us out of nowhere. As odd as that is to say. Pillar of Love and Pillar of Sacrifice. Oh. We're climbing up the staircase like we did in the first episode? I think it was the first one. Maybe it was the second. Adler. I was trying to remember his name. Oh. It's impossible to move on. I've been here so many times, but I have never returned. The commander never spoke of what she saw out there. I'm sure whatever it was what made her fall sick. Something about her changed when she returned. She was no longer our beloved leader, Falk. What waits beyond the threshold? It doesn't matter. I am Edna. Is that just a sea of blood? Just Evangelion style? I can't read that. Beyond the gate. Emptiness. I brought enough guns to kill emptiness. Temporarily, I mean, we'll run out of bullets, you know? Who are you? Hey, it's the title screen. What was all that? Is that us? Is that someone like us? Inverted color? Other inverted colors? Come closer. There's a bunch of us here. Can't read that. I mean, I can read it. I don't know what it means. Is this our ship from the beginning? The white hair person. I've been waiting. Okay. There's a bunch of us in line. Wait, they're all different. For you. A red door on the cliff side. Elster. There's a bunch of you in states of disrepair. For us. Creepy. It's the paintings. Variations of the paintings. What are you me? Be not afraid. What are you, an angel? I think that was the implication with the small halo there. Visually so interesting. I have no idea what's happening. Maybe that's the point. I can't read that. Remember our promise? Where would the hatch be on this thing? All the way up there? Wake up. Paintings are overlaid on us when we look like that. Oh, our arm ripped off. Oh no. We can't fire any of the guns I brought like that. Well, not the rifle, at least. The revolver, maybe. But it's your aiming hand. Guess we'll just have to shoot offhand. Wake up. Title screen. What different? Oh. We just die like that after getting all that way? A game by Rose Engine. And credit roll. Okay. We're gonna let the credits play out here. I think it's a bit premature to say it's done. It seems too anticlimactic, you know? I'm gonna let this play out, and we'll see after if there's anything to do. And it says, but for some reason, I don't think so. We got an achievement called Fail. Oh, wait, it is different, see? The eye's not following the cursor, and this doesn't say continue anymore, it says begin. Let's see if that means anything or if it does restart. Wake up. I forget how it started. Did it start like that? Is this the same? I'm not sure offhand. It seems like it. We have nothing. We're fine. Same as usual. Was this like this? Lower deck heating system has been acting up lately. I don't need to fix this right now. I don't remember, like, this room. Is this different? I don't remember this room either. Operation Penrose. Pride of the Yuuzhan Nation. Space vessel type Penrose. People's Navy. A doodle. Calibri. The stern observation window. Nothing to see but stars. Why is it so blue then? It kind of looks like we're underwater. But yeah, this is slightly different. Not terribly, but just enough. Cargo hold unpressurized. Do not enter during flight. So we didn't crash. We're in space. So this is a different ship. So everything is saying can't open it because we're pressurized. We were supposed to go up the ladder. Second there, I thought that was an enemy just standing there. Just it was me. Okay, what do we got? A note. Scheduled maintenance checklist. Inspect LST replica calibration and storage unit maintenance. Inspect mainframe access terminal in the mess hall, the flight controls in the flight deck, the coolant injection pipes in the reactor, the emergency cryogenic hibernation unit cryogenics, and report to Gestalt, a scout officer. Okay, so we can go in the other rooms here, because they're not storage. Inspect. The reactor coolant injection system, no leaks detected. Penrose Emergency Procedures Appendix H. Based on the data from previous long-range survey missions, salvaging the replica technician for sustenance is not recommended, even in extreme circumstances. Replica biocomponents can cause various health problems when ingested. It may look and taste like ordinary flesh, but bioengineered tissue may cause more harm than good when eaten in an emergency situation. Oxidant may look like blood, but is indigestible to gestalts. It should also be considered that Pioneer replicas statistically have an 860% greater survivability than Gestalt Pioneer officers. For the sake of the success of a successful mission, keeping the replica operational rather than prolonging your own suffering may be preferable. 860%, you say? Looks like there's a note there, but it kind of just seems like it's, Oh, there's... Penrose Briefing, Phase 2. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of the mission time will have passed when you receive this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now you should become fully acclimatized to your new life on your ship. As you approach the Oort cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replicas to assist you with maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission. End of decrypted transmission. Was there something to check over here? Medical diagnostic computer. Arion's next checkup is in for a couple weeks? A few cycles, okay. Guessing cycles are just some kind of time period. Kind of went in a circle. Inspect. Penrose 2. Remember to obey regulations at all times. So we have a Gestalt pilot active in the personnel and a replica unit active in the mess hall. So that looks like me because I'm in the mess hall. So there should be a Gestalt unit. Small house plan. Sealed envelope among documents. It says classified replica information for Gestalt officer eyes only. It's unopened. I'm not allowed to open this envelope. It probably contains some classified information about me. Open it anyway? Sure. We're a little rebellious. Elster. Replica known issues. Penrose program. Classified information. Gestalt officer eyes only. Previous experiences with this replica model has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural pattern used for this unit. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. LSTR. Elster units were chosen for the Penrose program for their adaptability and reliability under long-term isolation conditions. Stoic and reserved Elster units have a relatably stable neural pattern. It is best for you to leave it alone and interact with the Elster unit as little as possible. Elster's neural pattern was a soldier of Venetian origin, so the needs are basic. Avoid talking to them about war. Penrose vessels are fitted with a specialized calibration pod, which may help with the persona stabilization. To avoid resurfacing Gestalt memories, do not show or give the Elster unit photographs, especially of soldiers during the war. Do not show the Elster unit movies or let it listen to music. Do not try to befriend the Elster unit. Basically, leave it the hell alone. Chronometer adjustment. By Ariane. I've adjusted the ship's internal clock to run slightly slower. By my calculations, each cycle should be exactly 12.6% longer, simulating what I believe is the length of a day on Veneta. I wonder if Elster will notice a difference. Judging from her accent, I'm sure she is Venetian. She pronounces ship just like Issa and Erie used to. It's very cute. Hearing her speak makes me dream of the ocean. I wonder if I'll ever get to visit something like it. Maybe on a distant world. So it sounds like this Ariane person or unit is not treating this Elster unit like they were supposed to, according to the classified information they didn't open? Maybe? I'm not sure. Locked requires a key. What do we got here? Is that one of the paintings we kept seeing flash? Ariane's notes. Running out of ochre paint. Elster laughed when I told her. Now I have to mix it myself. So annoying. I still haven't read a whole bunch of these manuals. I feel like they gave me enough to read for the rest of my life. Most of them are boring technical manuals anyway. They should have given us more films to watch instead. Half of them are war films, which Elster doesn't like, and the other half are kitschy propaganda dramas. So it sounds like they're doing everything wrong. The painting Ariane has been working on recently, a serene coastline. I don't know where they are. They're probably in their room then if they're not here. Let's take a look. Space. Yep, that'll do it. The landing and docking assist monitor. The port control module. Everything's in order. The ship's control panel. All systems nominal. I thought I wasn't doing that, but the cursor was just stuck down in the bottom right. The starboard control panel. All systems green. Okay. That's locked and requires a key, and I don't know where the key is. So I guess we just have to keep going up here? Because we didn't go all the way up on this floor, and we also didn't go here? I should finish my maintenance check around before I go see Ariane. Okay, so Ariane's there. Inspect the emergency cryogenic hibernation unit. So that's where I was. Can I go up, actually? It might be this. Yeah, it's this. Inspect. Emergency cryogenic hibernation unit. In case of medical emergency that cannot be treated on board, Gestalt crew members can be put in hibernation here. All systems nominal. I hope we never need to use this. Okay, so that does everything. So now we should be able to see the Gestalt officer. Over here. Oh, you're the one with the white hair. And the red eyes. Elster. Oh, they said not to befriend them. You're up. I am. Looks like they're a little more than friends. I missed you. I missed you too. It's our 3,000 cycle anniversary. We'll be getting the updated mission parameters later, so I thought it'd be nice to celebrate. Wait, let me put on some music. They're doing all the things they shouldn't do. I didn't even realize we were wearing a hat. See, but at least this is very different than, like, the war films that we weren't supposed to watch. You know? Like, you get it? Yeah. Why is there red under their eye? There was also that room that needed a key. Is that there's something to that? Did I need to find a key? Was there even a key? This happened before, right? Oh, we're back to this one. Oh. Hi. Was that just a memory? Now you're covered in cuts. Do you remember our promise? Why are we out in the snow? Okay, so we made it back to the ship. Okay. I can't open the inventory. We are just absolutely dying. Lost another tooth. There was so much blood. My hands were shaking. Why is my hair falling out? I can't sleep. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Is this cryo? Because this is the ship we were just on, right? What the hell happened here? Maybe we should have went down to the room that was locked. I made a promise. We're gonna use your arm? Oh. Okay, does that just work? I guess our whole ribcage is exposed, so why not? I'll do anything. Are we suiting up to be a different one? Oh, we're healing. Okay. Replica. I've taken what I needed. I still can't open the inventory or check the map. There's a huge mass of flesh in the cryopod. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. And there's blood being dragged this way. This is a different note, isn't it? Please just make it stop, please. Yeah, it was white before. Can we go this way? No. Guess we're following the blood or whatever that is. Wants us to drop down. I guess we have to jump into the pool of blood. Again, no inventory, so I can't stop now. Keep going? Sure. Why not? I don't think you're gonna let us just leave. Not after all that. I guess it wasn't a puddle of blood, it was just a hole. I thought it was like a big pool. Oh, we're back here. Which means that hole... I guess we are in a slightly different area. Because we were over there. I think. So I remember it kept pointing this out. There's notes going this way, though. Those who sing the same song have heard it in their dreams, a dark tone at the edge of hearing, a silent voice whispering to my heart. Come join us. Together we will be eternal. There is no escape. We will be one. But I fear the dark sea that will swallow me. There's like a flag or a light over there. Some red light. Something old, far older than humanity, sleeps deep beneath below the ground. Those of us who can hear it call in the night, an invitation, an ocean of memories where I ends and we begin. Is that like how they were all like a hive mind? Is this something they all share memories of? Is there a distance to that? I don't know. Great holes secretly are digged where earth's pores ought to suffice. The things have learned to walk that ought to crawl. We should have never left the primordial soup. Only through death can I escape the call of the one who rules above all life. I think we read that one before. These look like clumps of snow. Or rocks. There's a boat. Chapter 3. Return. Okay, so there's more. Isn't this where the game started? Okay, so we're fine now, and we have no items, and we have no map data. But everything is covered in flies and stuff. Bathroom stalls in various states of disrepair. Something has changed. Yeah, we're a different type of officer. We're a different color even. We're blue. But still, you recognize that change. It's a mass of flesh on the left. There's an elevator here. Doesn't look like we can do anything. We came down from there before, right? Welcome to S23 Sierpinski. You've been selected or have elected to be relocated by Aeon to S23 Sierpinski, something. At our prestigious blank vocational school facility, you will learn new skills to shape your future as a productive citizen of our wonderful nation. Concerned about your family, friends, former colleagues? Well, don't be. It's been consumed by flesh. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but yeah, there's just flesh everywhere. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Guess there's only one way to go. We're still being watched by the cameras. Okay, so I guess we can save here. Let's save over this one. Let's check the box. Do we have anything? This looks like everything we had. So at least it still kind of mattered. I was hopeful that we would be able to retain our stuff. So it looks like we could take these modules back out and still have the inventory slots. Because they don't take up slots. But we can put them away. It still adds up being 6. Just for now, because I want to save, I'm just going to be taking out just a couple things. Like the pistol. Pistol ammo. I think that'll be it for now. I'm glad it was able to heal us though, so we don't have to worry about healing all that damage. Okay. So, I don't know how long this is going to keep going for, since it just started a new chapter. I'm assuming it said Capitol or whatever it said. So, I'm going to pick this up in the next one. So until then, have a good one, and I will see you then. Bye.